you know, conditions and things like that. But the type of thing that I see is, you know, our children are suffering a lot of stress because as parents we have to work a lot and sometimes we don't have enough time to pour into our children like we used to do back in the day. But they're really, really struggling and they're afraid. And they all this stress that comes on them, and then they go out there. I was a school bus driver for the behavioral alternative schools. They would come on my bus and kick their feet up and start smoking weed, and you know, the water bottles, you would think there was water in there, but there's alcohol. And I was able to have time to sit and talk to them rather than accuse them and browbeat them down and everything. I just, you know, what are y'all doing? I mean, what do you think is going to come out of that or whatever? And they would open up. So that's how I got the name Mama B. They named me that. But they would say, we don't know what's going on. They see the stuff that's going on with the presidency and all, and they're scared. They don't have anybody to talk to. Now, the reason why I say that's a part of mental health is because stress is a silent killer. It don't have no particular age that it comes to. And those children are really, really stressed out, and they're finding that their escape route is alcohol, drugs, fighting. We even got shooting and killing going on now. So we need to be able to pour back into our children. That's why I like supporting Ken and the Planet Mike Earth organization and everything, because he believes in the children too, to support the youth groups, teach them how, you know, to be men and how ladies to be ladies and the leadership and everything. A lot of people out here want to pour into the children to be a help in the community because, yeah, as a single mom myself, I know I can't do it by myself. I need help in the community. I have 3 children. Well, one's 24, I have an 18-year-old, and I have a 14-year-old right now, Miss Brianna, my princess. And she she'll be 14 in November. She has her own business, Bree's Kitchen. So it's to teach her how to have her own money, not have to go out there and steal and kill and destroy and everything to get it, but teach her. I teach my children how to live without me because you never know what's going to happen. I was diagnosed with diabetes and everything, and driving that bus, I was getting into all kind of accidents because people would run into me. It taught me that I better get my affairs in order and teach my children how to live without me in the event something happens out here. Because the most thing that would worry me, if it could be worried while I'm laying there in that casket, is the fact that my children did not know what to do because I didn't take the time to do it. My son, this is my oldest son, Matthew. He's a producer. He's following his dreams and everything. My 18-year-old, matter of fact, he's at work right now working at Johnny Incredible, but his dream is he do stocks, bonds, and he likes computer type of stuff. So I teach my children, and I shouldn't say it like that because as a pastor, I say, you know, you get what you say. So what I do is I don't teach children. I teach husbands and wives because that's what they're going to be in the end. So when you think about what you're doing and you think the end result, always keep the end result in mind. If I teach children, I'll have a 30-year-old child sitting on my couch for 30 years or whatever. But I'm saying the stress of the mental illness comes from stress. That's where the beginning of it. It stresses the body. Diabetes come. I got diabetes trying to be a single mom, be superwoman, charge hell with a squirt gun. You know, that kind of thing. But I'm just saying, even in our own selves, the stress, our vision, you know, starts to go. Our memory starts to go. Mental illness is not just somebody that's born with something, schizophrenia or whatever. They come from stress. So that's all I'm trying to do is bring awareness to mental illness, and especially in our children. These children are just out here doing this to make, you know, a name for themselves. They're not just out here trying to get on our nerves doing these things. There's something behind it that's pushing them to do that. Maybe they got a purpose on the inside of them and they don't know how to get that passion or that vision out, and they need to be able to take somebody, a mentor. I'm a mentor for Hope for Prisoners. You know, they need a mentor or something to take that and teach them where to go and how to use that or whatever. So if our children are acting out, trust and believe there's something behind that. Instead of getting on them, let's all say, okay, baby, where is this coming from? That's all I got to say. Just bring mental illness. If they smoking and drinking and everything, there's something going on. And one more thing I want to say. Them schools and stuff, everybody need to go to their school and see about their children. They can't just let the school raise them. The school ain't perfect. That's all I'm going to say about that. Thank you. Amen. 10.